Well, good morning, folks. Welcome back to the farm. Welcome. Happy Thursday morning. I took today and tomorrow off work because work's just been hectic. And my wife does have to work today, so why send the kids to daycare? So anyways, early this morning, she gave me some pretty explicit instruction on how to bake sourdough bread. And I think she was kind of hoping I was going to get up early so she could kind of walk me through the process. But our kitchen was a bit of a, well, it's still a bit of a disaster. But I mean, hey, our house is lived in, right? Anyway, so yesterday she made everything, got it all, I don't know the lingo for sourdough bread. But anyways, there was a glob of dough in a Dutch oven this morning, in 2 Dutch ovens. And she said I needed to flip it upside down and score it, preheat the Dutch ovens in the actual gas stove, and then bake it for a half an hour, pull the lid off, and then lower the temperature and bake it for another half an hour. And now it's time. So let's have a look in here and see what we got. So here's the one. I got kind of fancy with my razor blade there. I was trying to make that look like a feather, but I guess when you score the bread, everything just opens right up. And then this one is a cinnamon raisin sourdough bread. Looks like it got a little bit overcooked, but maybe that's, oh, that's so heavy. Both hands there for a minute, but I think that's just the way the sugar, the brown sugar is kind of cooked on there. It gets a little dark. It's still kind of ooey gooey sizzling there. Better watch, don't burn my finger on these things. But yeah, this was the other loaf that I scored up. I'm trying to make it look like a fancy feather, but maybe on a fat bird or something. It's outside. What a gorgeous day it is. Absolutely. Just bringing a little food scraps, some leftover, well, some burnt eggs this morning. The wife made me eggs and then I forgot them on the stove. And then old graham crackers, some pancakes, fruits and veg left over, you know, apple cores and that kind of thing. For the piggies. Come on, there's breakfast. Come on out, piggies. Here, pig, 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 pig. Here, pig, 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 pig. We're a little shy this morning, but that's okay. I got the garden hose set up over here, so I'm gonna go turn the tap on and we'll just leave it sprinkle into their pen for a little bit. I think it's gonna be a hot day today, so we'll give them a bit of a spot to wallow in the mud and cool off. You better come get your breakfast before that old crow does. You get out of here, dirty old bugger. Anyways, the girls are ripping around their little gator here somewhere. We're gonna load that thing up with leftover seed potatoes because we've got, looks to be about 40 feet of dead space in the garden that we haven't planted anything yet. And so potatoes is always a really good go-to because they, you know, who doesn't like potatoes? Well, actually my kids don't really like potatoes, but that's not the point. It's good garden cover, it's good cover crop. And even if we don't harvest them, if we leave them in there, it's gonna help as a natural soil amendment, just having those tubers rot down in the soil. So we'll plant them, because if we don't plant something, well, weeds are just gonna grow. So might as well be watering something that you can eat. Speaking of stuff you can eat, so in that bowl that I just threw out to the pigs there, a lot of the stuff in the bottom wasn't food scraps, it was discard from the wife's sourdough bread starter. And I'm not sure what the solution is there. So if anybody makes sourdough bread, what do you do with your discard? Because I know you can't put it down the sink because it'll plug up your drains. And it's about the consistency of drywall mud. So it's not really, I don't know, I don't really want to feed it raw to anything because I feel like it might cause a bit of a stomach upset. I'm not sure. All right, Charlotte Bear, grab your buggy in here. Let's get some potatoes loaded up. We're having a little trouble with the old gator here. We get these $50 batteries that fit in the front there from the old Battery World, and they last about 2 months, and then they're kind of toast and they won't ever take a charge. And so I got an old 18 volt DeWalt drill that, well, I only have the one left. I had another one, but when we built the shop here, actually, my wife set it down on the genie boom, and then I lowered the genie boom and crushed the drill bit, or the drill. So I had this left over and still have the charger and everything, so I just charged it up, and we're gonna hook it up and see if we can make this gator go like a hot bargain here. All right, so I managed to get the battery connectors on, get that thing laid up in there. Let's close up the hood here. Are you ready? Mm-hmm. Do you think it's gonna go fast? Mm-hmm. All right, hit it. fast?
Yeah, super fast.
Are you ready to get potatoes now? Yeah. Well, I gotta admit, I'm pretty impressed. We moved the turkeys over from the chicken house and stacked up all these bales, brought them food, water, and a heat lamp. And they're all still alive. They're doing quite well. And so far, we haven't burnt the barn down. You love your turkeys?
Yep.
Yeah? What are their names?
Oh, we haven't named them.
How come you didn't name the turkeys?
I don't know.
Finn, have you named any of the turkeys? You did?
No, she did not.
You gotta love these kids' hair today. Turn your head around so everybody can see how I did your hair. Put the old chip clip on there. Chip clip on there. Dad for the win today. What do you need to do before you turn the water on?
I need to scratch my bone because it's itchy.
Oh, man. Do you need to be dewormed?
There.
Is it all better?
Yep.
Okay, go turn the water on.
Bye.
Delivery's ready. All these seed potatoes here, we've been keeping these ones in sawdust. Keeps them a little bit drier, helps preserve them a little bit better. But it's kind of interesting testament to potatoes. Even when they're dry, even when they're in the dark, in a cool space, they know what time of year it is, and they get to sprouting. Are you digging a hole?
Yeah.
Where are you digging to?
China, but I don't know why it's underground.
You don't know why it's underground, hey? Well, if you dig a little deeper, maybe you'll find out. What'd you find?
Up this rock.
Where's that rock from?
I don't know.
Is it a Chinese rock?
No!
Oh. Oh, you better keep digging then if you're not at China. Dig, dig, dig. Hey, Finn, where's your shovel? You're gonna dig with that one. Where are you gonna dig to?
She's gonna dig over there.
Eastern Mongolia. Are you nearly there?
Almost.
Can you smell the chicken balls?
There's no chicken balls in China.
What about tiny turtles?
No, they don't have
Ginger beef?
They don't have that kind of food.
What do they have?
Bananas.
In China?
Yes.
Oh, man. I don't know what we've been getting from the Green Pepper Cafe then. Okay, well, we've had a bit of lunch here now, and I think me and the girls, we're going to pack up and go to Good Fair. We're going to go check out HH Farmstore over there on the Good Fair Highway, Range Road 123, I think it is. Apparently they got cattle panels on sale, 16-foot cattle panels, and they are fantastic for in the greenhouse. We got some over here in the kitchen garden that we got a couple years ago from the UFA. So I'll show you. So kind of like an archway. We haven't really done much in there this year, but you know, it's fantastic for any kind of climbing stuff. But we're going to try and do something similar in the big greenhouse. I don't know what the wife wants to do there. I'll let, she's the expert for that kind of stuff, not me. But $55 for a 16-foot by 50-inch cattle panel, so that's a pretty good deal. So I'm gonna load up the flat deck trailer, and we'll go haul some home. A funny story: we load up the kids, come out here, went to put Marshall away, couldn't find Marshall. He was in the pig pen, dug a hole under the fence, got himself in the pig pen. Couldn't get back out. So anyways, I went over and opened the gate. I put him back in his pen over here beside the barn. And then we went on our merry little way and got 3/4 of the way to the Good Fair. And I looked in the rear view mirror and I realized I didn't even have the trailer on. So we had to rip home, grab the trailer, because you know, these 5.5-foot boxes, I'm not gonna haul 16-foot cattle panels in there, that's for sure. Anyways, we're gonna try again here. Oh, we just got back from HH Farmstore. Both kids actually had a nap on the way there. I got 4 cattle panels, and they were $55 each, so fantastic. And then while I was in there looking around the store, I seen they have these really cool handmade knives in a leather sheath, and the sign on the thing said 60 bucks. 60 bucks for a handmade knife. Like, that is just mint for 60 bucks. The tag on it actually says 90 bucks, but the sign said 60, and she charged me 60, so hopefully that is actually the right number. But yeah, look at that bad boy, made with deer antler or elk. I don't know, is that deer antler or elk antler? I'm not sure. But you could shave with this thing. Ooh, it is sharp. One bad thing that happened though, is loading them cattle panels. They're not easy to move, and if you're gonna try and move all 4 of them at once, well, you might just end up ripping your bingo pants. So that's okay. Sad about that, but that's okay.